Hello, everyone. Hello. I hope I'm live. Let's get some background music on. I was sitting there and I was thinking, there's sometimes YouTube offers things that just aren't very nice, really. And I think, hey, if there's something not nice, go and have some spice. Of course, we mustn't have spice because that's very dangerous, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. So, hello everyone. Welcome. It's just gone 10 o'clock. You're watching Matt Taylor TV. I'm your host, Matt Taylor. There's always alternatives, okay? There are always alternatives. And Matt Taylor TV is an alternative. Yeah. Bit disappointing that I'm being rejected from the SRA conference in July. Is that the 12th or the 16th? No one seems to know. Ho, ho, ho. How's everyone? This is the safe haven. I call this the safe haven with Matt Taylor TV. Let's rename it. The safe haven with Matt Taylor TV. There we go. Yes, good. The safe haven with Matt Taylor TV. It's nice and cuddly. This is where we can be. We can be shelter from the storm, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. I love you. I love you. Don't be shy. Come on and say hi. This is the alternative, you know. Yeah, man. This is the alternative. If you don't like all the bitching or the snidey misinformation bullshit, I suggest you do your own shit. That's what I have to do. I hear so much dribble said about me. And you really have to look at the people saying it. And I think that says it all, doesn't it? But anyway. Other people's misconceptions isn't really a concern of mine. I've got bigger things to take care of. Yes. So, where are we? What is going on out in the world today? Let's get rid of that. We don't need to concern ourselves. Oh yes, so that was it. Androgyne, however you pronounce it. So Androgyne will come on for a chat. Oh yeah, that was what I wanted to say about it. I got a bit too nervous. Androgyne was live today, and I was upstairs in my bedroom, and I should have gone on. Hello everyone, welcome. This is the alternative. This is the safe haven from the madness we call YouTube. So yeah, just a big shout out to Androgyne. Androgyne done a live today, and I was very close to going on to the panel, and I really wish I had. But Androgyne is such a well-known YouTuber, such a massive audience. So but I'm like a vampire. I need to be invited. I need to be invited on a panel. You know what I mean? And so because if I'm not invited, I just don't go, because obviously you don't want to go anywhere in which you're not welcome. So that's why I prefer to do my own stuff. And so welcome everyone. Welcome, one and all. Great to have you with us. Taylor. I'm your host, Matt Taylor. Welcome everyone. How are you doing? Don't be shy. Come on and say hi. Do you know when I go on about the channel program, don't worry about it. They already know who you are anyway. They've got all your IP addresses. No need to worry. No need to worry. Anyway, I'll be hanging around until somebody wants to come on. I know I was a bit like nervous. I wish I'd. Like I said, I'm like a vampire. I need to be invited on. And so, you know, Andrew Goyne is definitely welcome. And she did say she will come on to my show. Oh, do you know what? You know, let's see if CM is available to come on. CM contacted me today. Isn't that lovely? It was so nice of her. Bitching about John Monroe. No, she's otherwise engaged. There's not really anyone I can ring, really. Ringity ringdy ring. A bottle water. Oh, look. Hoaxbuster has done another blog. Actually, around 3001 gods now, as James Hind also thinks he's a god too. Yeah, and I think that's a very good talking point, actually. The worrying, like, wow, you know, James Hind actually thinks he's a god. Oh, it's just crazy. And I'm the one labelled the crazy one. Really? But anyway, you really have to look at the people who are calling me out. I've done a blog on it, don't you know? I've done a blog on it. I do a blog on everything, mate. But you really have to just take a moment to look at the people making this kind of shit up about me. Spreading this misinformation. Yes. They're not nice. Well, look. All I know is if you've got an ounce of intelligence, you know, if you've got a brain cell or two, it's pretty obvious what's going on out there. Well, okay. Jump on in, say hi, don't be shy. I once knew a kid who went to sea. He went to sea to see a leopard. No one said you're going to see a leopard at sea, but still he went. He went to sea to see a leopard. Leopard at sea. He went to sea to see a leopard. A leopard at sea. Everybody told him he won't see a leopard. You won't see a leopard at sea. Everybody told him you won't see a leopard. You won't see a leopard at sea. At T or C. C or T. No one made sense to Tim. That was his name, don't you know? Tim, Tim, Tim. You're not gonna see a leopard at sea, they said to Tim. You're not gonna see a leopard at sea, they said to Tim. You never know, said Tim. I may see a leopard at sea. In the end, Tim never got to go to sea. And that's another story. You're not gonna see a leopard at sea. You're not gonna see a leopard at the sea. You're not gonna see a leopard at sea. You're never gonna see a leopard at sea. Stop thinking you're gonna see a leopard at sea. It's highly unlikely you're gonna see a leopard at sea. Give it up. Yes, you're not gonna be. You're not gonna see a leopard at the sea. At the sea. 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 You're not gonna see a leopard at sea. 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 You're not gonna see a leopard at sea. I want to tell you something from my soul. I need to tell you something you must know. You must know. I got something you must know. You must know, I got something you must know. I am made of snow. I melt when it shines so bright. I'm white as shit and smell like it. I'm not so innocent after all. After all. After all. I killed her. I killed her. I did kill her. It was me. It was me. I set her free. It was me who opened the door of her cage and let her run free into the night, opening her wings and fly. I would have been so different if Paris just let me on. Paris just invited me onto the panel. All this wouldn't have happened. Oh golly gosh. Oh golly wash. Oh Jilly Josh. Snocky wash. Pilly dosh. Fillily fog. Willily wog. And all the other snoggly dogs. Oh, I got a message in, my magical imaginary girlfriend. Oh, she says, sweet dreams, my darling. I'll be dreaming of you. Love you forever and ever. And it's kiss, heart, and a kiss. So, as I will be dreaming of you, my darling. And I'll just do love. Love, love, love. As I'll be dreaming of you, my darling. Oh, so sweet. I'm very happy in love. Much rather be in love. Uh-oh. Yes, hit your buttons. Hit your buttons, ladies and gentlemen. We love hitting buttons. 100%. Yes, I can even press some stuff. 100% love it. Love, love, love. Love is so amazing. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, we do love a bit of love. Let's share the love. Like, honestly, I couldn't be listening to so much hate about me. And it's, I don't know. It's like all these people are like hell bent on convincing me that I'm not the person I am, you know. It's like people I've never met say, no, Matt, you don't understand yourself. I've never met you. I don't know anything about you, but what I say about you is true. Don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. Jump on and say hi. I can't be listening to that tripe I hear from other people. You're welcome to come on to my show and say hi. You're welcome to come on to my show and say hi. Hi, you're welcome to come on to my show and say hi. Hi, you're welcome to 3 or 4 up to 6 to come on to my show. You're welcome to come on to my show whenever you want, ladies and gentlemen. No holds barred, mature chat. And, you know, mature chat is good. It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul, ladies and gentlemen. It's good for the soul. Don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. You know you want to. You're watching Matt Taylor. Live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. Who's going to be the bravest of you all? And jump on in and tell us all your name, rank, and number. Oh, yeah. If you want to save the world, you're not gonna do it by doing what that other people tell you to do. Doing what those other people tell you to do will get you nowhere. If you want to change the world, you're not gonna make it happen by listening to them. You're not gonna do fuck all. Listen to the likes of Paris and all, because they are dim as fuck. They know jack shit. So quite frankly, what I want to kind of discuss is, you know, at certain points in history, things change, don't they? Follow me so far? We all agree. At certain points in history, things change. Out with the old, in with the new. And all I'm saying is we've reached that point again in which we change. So you're either with the change or you're not. I am with the change. And so you either jump on board or you get left behind. The choice is yours. I don't mind. Got some sad news, ladies and gentlemen. Worrying news. This is breaking. Alan Wilson is in hospital. Please send your prayers. Alan Wilson, our great mentor and historian, is currently in the hospital. He is fighting a serious illness and his family is asking for our prayers. We are all praying for Alan's speedy recovery. Please join us in sending him your love and support. Thank you. So that's Worrying Times. Sending loves and prayers for a speedy recovery. So that's worrying indeed. Why Alan Wilson means so much to me is because it was Alan Wilson and Baron Blackett who have rediscovered the real story of King Arthur and the real history of the ancient British. Because I'm sure, as a lot of you can attest to, is that if you talk about ancient British history, it seems everything starts at 1066. English history starts at 1066, but British history goes on a lot longer before that. In fact, it can be argued that the brutes, the British, first came over to the British Isles 1500 BC. Then there was another big migration under Brutus in 500 BC. 1500 BC was the first migration from Syria, and the second migration was about 500 BC. Well, of course, this is all according to Alan Wilson, Baron Blackett. So fantastic historical research, and my prayers go out to Alan Wilson at this delicate time. Meghan is cuckoo in royal nest, and her woke hang-ups will destroy marriage, says Labour grandee. What do you make of Meghan? She's a gorgeous one. Meghan Markle is a cuckoo in the royal nest, and her woke Californian hang-ups are likely to destroy her marriage to Prince Harry, according to a senior Labour politician. In an outspoken attack on the couple, former Labour minister and diarist Chris Mullins suggests the Duke of Sussex will come limping home when the marriage ends in tears. What do you make of that? So I was talking about King Arthur, wasn't I? And Alan Wilson, yes. Trust he has a speedy recovery. Let me check out what else is on my Facebook. Let's see if Clarice hasn't replied. No. So I'm busy tweeting famous people, sharing them the link. I've tweeted kind of like Elon Musk, Susan Sarandon, you know the one I mean. J.K. Rowling, just tweeted J.K. Rowling, Jonathan Ross, Ricky Gervais. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Eh? If they came on. I'm thinking, if I tweet as many famous people as possible, somebody's going to come on eventually. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll keep going. Just done Stephen King. I'll try Emma Watson maybe. Yeah, why not? Hello, Lenny. Welcome. Welcome, Lenny. I've just been texting. Not so much texting, just tweeting people. I tweeted Stephen King, J.K. Rowling, Emma Watson, Ricky Gervais. Hello, Brian. Yes, it is very quiet, isn't it? It's like I could either watch Paris just character assassinate me in conversation with Harry, or just do something more interesting instead. And I always like doing my own thing, you know what I mean? Yes, be right on in Brighton. Love it. So let's change the record. Let's stick that on. So yeah, I mean, that could be a thing, you know? Tweet famous people, and eventually one of them would want to, you know, it's just like, would one of them bite? If I keep putting out the feelers, you know what I mean? So who's next? Who's brave enough to join me on MattTaylorTV? And then let's do an R. Let's do Ron. So that I'm just doing random people. Here's a G. Dr. Julia Grace. Let's do a P. Accused Origin. Oh, Angela Power Disney. Oh, well, I won't bother her. I've done the Q Origins. Let's do a D. D comes. Let's do Dash. Let's do B. Lord of Blackadders. Anyway, let's do Trump. Real Donald Trump. Let's just tweet that anyway. So, how's your May going? Well, yeah, it's all right, I suppose. Tom Cruise, yes. Let's do a quick one for Tom Cruise. I'll say, dear Tom, Lenny would love it if you would come on Matt Taylor TV for a chat. And then I've got to do at Tom Cruise, of course, at Tom Cruise. Yeah, we've got him. There we go. Dear Tom, Lenny would love it if you would come on to Matt Taylor TV for a chat. And then just do please, thank you. Please. Thank you. It's always nice to be polite, don't you think? So there you go, Lenny. I've sent an email, not an email, a tweet to Tom Cruise. Hello, Brian. Hello, Lenny. This is like the safe haven away from the madness. Well, especially for me, because I don't think I could really listen to another minute or even another 10 seconds of Harry and Paris talking about me, bad mouthing me, because what I heard out of Paris, right, no one should have to go through. And Paris only done that because it can. Paris only done it because it can. Why should I be nice to Paris when Paris is clearly nice to me, not nice to me, obviously, sorry, slip of the tongue. If you think Paris is anyway, that's Paris's business. Paris is just, like I said, she's got a black man's heart. Keep saying it. And I mean that as in mean. You know what I mean? Anyway, has anyone come back yet? No? Oh. Hello, Justin.
Are you listening to Paris's?
No, I'm not.
Oh, fucking hell, Matt. Monk has been having a domestic with Emily for the last half an hour.
Oh,
Live.
shit, really?
Jump back on and rewind it and listen to it, man. It's a thing of gold.
Okay, then I will.
I just rang in and said welfare check.
Fuck it. I'm live at the moment. I don't think I could have sat in there. Yeah, I'm live, but I'll have a listen in if you think it's that good.
I've just come back from the pub. It's a thing of it's gold. It's pure gold.
Is it really that good?
It really is. Go back.
Okay. See you later then. Right, we're going to have to interrupt this. I do apologise, everyone. I do apologise, everyone. So we're going to have to... I do apologise. We've got a situation.
So you are, basically a woman, anyway, right? So, like, fuck me. He's like, fucking hell, what a cunt. So I started paying attention to her and it led me into this community.
Yeah, but it's boring.
Yeah, basically.
I don't even know
Yeah.
why people talk about it.
Yeah.
Exactly, Emily. It's
really
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah.
It
is boring, yeah.
Nod with boredom.
Yeah.
It's so boring. He said,
Yeah.
she said. Oh, let's.
Oh, it's
this.
juvenile.
Oh, we'll use this, and he said and she said. I'm like, shut up, mate. Really?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And I'm not mocking or taking the piss.
This is quality,
Matt.
Matt.
Clip and
Is
all
it?
that. Oh, he did.
Oh,
she
yeah.
did.
Monk Unleashed.
Shut up.
Does it really get that bad?
Coming from Mouse, look.
I'm laughing. It's like I'm laughing outwardly because I find it.
Does it get that bad?
Have you gone back, or are you joining it now?
No, I've gone back.
It's mad.
Kind of like,
The thing is, a lot of people have a lot of
I
arguments.
get where the mouse is coming from, and believe me, I still
sounds like they're both civil at the moment.
Finish. Thank you. I will watch.
Sorry about this, everyone. We were having a safe haven until you.
There's three of them. There's three people, Emily.
I don't give a
This
fuck.
is an exclusive, Matt.
I was trying to get away with this.
There's 8, 10, 3, 6, and that's their business. Nothing to do with me. But I will watch that, and I have got over time. I recognise that
They keep getting drunk and going on YouTube.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Give us a little taste of what's to come.
Educated me in a way of other people which I didn't know before.
There's so much to say now.
Is it really?
But
Oh shit!
there's no nice.
I've got an echo. I don't know if
on
you can
that
hear
channel. In
Oh,
the
it could be
comments,
me.
It's comfortable. I've always felt comfortable. I was put off from that channel. I didn't go there. Someone said, "Well, whatever." It doesn't. I'm not going to bring that up, but yeah. I was scared to death, thinking this is mouse person, a mental case.
But look at the
I
comments
can't
there.
go there. Is the mouse mental? Is it some sort of someone's going to attack?
Emily found her
I
voice.
stay away from mental cases.
Yeah, but Emily.
But the more I looked, and I thought, no, that's not mental. That's actually telling people this is how it is and this is what's happened.
Yeah, but Emily,
and the person that was telling me to stay away was the mental case.
Emily.
Can
What
you
do you
hear
think
this?
about that,
Okay.
Paris?
Emily.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm just
what
worried about
do
the
you think
echo.
about that? The person's telling me to
Echo
avoid.
from where? At
don't
your
go
end?
near the mountain.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Get you. I said, "What do you mean going to get me?" I was scared.
Emily.
What do you mean?
Who is that person, Emily?
It comes up with lots of stock accounts. One of them is a Curious Play Day.
She won't let it
And
go.
I
will
always
she?
know it's the same woman.
That's
Because that
Becky
same
for that, innit?
woman's
Yeah, she
always
just can't let it go.
attacking. They show like a sore thumb. They haven't got the brains they were born with.
Emily.
And I've called out.
Emily.
Wait a minute. I've called out a few
Here
people.
we go. Here we go.
No,
Guys,
one
we need to
person,
calm
two
down a
people.
little bit.
And then, no, it's not them. And I've gone, oh, okay, I apologise. Next minute, oh, yeah, it is them. It shows like a sore thumb. It's them because they don't stop talking about me. That will show them people.
Or me.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking about me at the moment.
I know
I
you
keep
are.
dribbling down my chin. I don't know why.
Paris, before you respond, can I just point something out? Can I just
Yeah,
point
go
something
on.
out? Look at
I can't see what.
No, look at the comments. They're there, right? Right, there's the mouse. Monka elbowed Emily out and look over the whole conversation to White Knight for a Woman. Then, how lucky I was Monka to speak to them. Wow, Emily's got 4 sentences out without him butting in. And he's saying that he's writing all his shit while you're bigging the car.
Well, I didn't read that, but you was actually butting in. And I'm saying shush.
Thank you.
Well, it's there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm speaking the truth.
I was butting in to point out this cunt's being a cunt.
Right, well, we can leave that till later.
No.
I'm speaking to Paris. So let's have our conversation. If you want to talk about
Right,
that,
there you go.
because I'm not.
Hold it.
I don't need to hold
Right.
anything.
Emily's so authoritative, isn't she?
Two people are having a conversation.
Oh, it gets even better.
She knows what she wants and she knows how to get it.
Yeah,
you
Tony,
did
Tony,
finish.
She just shouts
You
louder
don't
than
drink-
Harry.
Tony, drink your Guinness and let Emily talk because she's obviously she obviously needs to vent.
Oh, they're still chatting in my ear.
Exactly, Barry.
Do you remember when
No,
Emily
no,
vents?
no,
That's
no,
really
no,
loud when
no,
Emily
no,
vents. I
no,
don't think it's a good idea
listen,
that Emily vents.
The way I look at it, Tony,
They're arguing live on YouTube.
separate to the panel.
They're having a domestic on
The
YouTube.
chat is the chat and the panel's the panel.
Yeah, the
Harris,
news.
I agree
Ryan
with
and
you.
Nicky.
I agree with you, right? I agree with you, right? But whilst
Yeah.
you're saying all this stuff, picking them out up, he's saying all this shit, cutting me off, and she's not even
I'm not
noticing.
picking anyone up.
There
I'm
was.
talking the truth.
No, you was though. I'm not saying.
I
I'm
was.
not saying you were wrong. I'm not saying
Yeah,
you were wrong.
I just see
Definitely,
the mouse as trying to
domestic.
get the truth out.
This is the real Emily, man.
One side to the
No,
other.
Lenny, we're none the wiser, Lenny.
No,
Work it
no.
out yourself, lad.
What?
Oh my
No.
God,
This
mate.
is the real Emily, folks.
No.
No, guys, hang on, guys, wait. Wait. Just take 5.
No,
You have to wait.
all right.
I wasn't built in a day. Calm down, mate. Calm down.
Karen, what are you going to say, Paris? Go on.
All I was gonna say was just calm down because like you're it's like you're having arguments between you, but it's online.
Paris, you're right. You're right, Paris. I'm not having an argument.
Just be careful because other people will make more out of
Yeah,
this
they're
than
gonna.
you.
Paris, you're right. They're gonna run wild with it. I know.
Exactly.
All I'm saying, Tony, is
And it's
if
your
you
fault,
want to
Tony.
talk, just let her talk, and then you talk.
I did.
It's
I
like-
did.
It's
I
no
did.
good. It's no good you both arguing while you're on there because it's not a good look for both of you.
Amazing.
No, listen, Tone. If you're gonna have an argument, can you please mute because
What?
I don't want people to think bad of both of you.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're gonna have a little disagreement, just try and mute when you do that, so that it don't make you both.
Harris,
look bad.
all I was doing, I did let her speak. Yeah, I did let her speak. Right?
No.
He's been chattering away in the
you
background
didn't.
all the time.
No, you can't
Oh,
say
you
that.
should
Tone.
read the
You can't
comments
say,
as well,
"I
Matt.
let her
Read
speak."
the comments and
She's
Harris
as
chat.
important as you.
Yes.
So don't
Yes.
say like, don't say it's like it's your job to let her speak.
No, I don't,
Emily
Paris,
is in
I
serious
don't, Paris, I
trouble
don't
with
mean
this
like that.
control
I
freak.
don't
This
mean like
won't
that.
end well,
right,
says the
right,
mouse.
she allowed
Yeah.
her,
Let me
No,
speak.
but what I mean
But
is-
this is
He
what
never
this is
stops,
what I'm
says the
saying,
mouse.
Tone. That's how
Yeah,
it
go on.
comes across. So you need to be careful.
Can we
I
hear
understand, I
Emily and
understand.
Paris only
When
please?
used
says
to
Tony the mouse.
having a disagreement, try to mute so that
Countdown
we
until
don't hear it
Monka
on here
butts in
because
and
other
Emily
Paris,
people will just make something else of
We
it.
want
No,
to hear
Paris,
Emily,
I understand
says
you
Tony
fully.
the mouse.
You're right, yeah. And you know,
Why do they
wait
think that we want to hear this? though?
speak, and I'll just point out to her.
Why are they putting all that
I
out?
was
on
saying,
YouTube? I
being
don't
a
get it.
complete cunt, right?
Yeah, Matt, come on, Mouse.
Right.
Just calm down a bit,
Right.
man. You know,
Right.
you
Paris,
must have been there.
Paris, yeah. She's saying all this
Look,
stuff.
I mean,
It's true.
I don't know
Mouse has made
whether
good
it's
videos,
this is really.
and he's
Yeah.
been
I don't
the
know.
mouse has
Should
been
we be
bang on
watching
about
this?
a lot of things, right? But the mouse is slagging me off all the time. She's sitting there
got a new-
talking about
Lily,
the mouse.
Chat, I didn't
Right.
know this was my
So all
chat.
I've done was like, Emily, yeah,
Active in action.
yeah.
That's
but
my
look at what
girl,
the mouse is
Paris.
saying. He's taking the piss. He's taking the piss out of what, like, advantage of it.
There'll be a lot
You still
going on
Yeah,
in the world.
but you're
other than
feeding him,
this.
Tony. Don't
Yes,
feed.
I know.
Don't feed.
They
I
him.
know,
want this to be
You're
on
right,
YouTube,
Paris,
don't
I
they?
am.
They want us to hear
You're
this.
feeding him. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I am. But I thought she'd listen to me.
What's he like?
But,
I think he's amazing.
He's terrible.
I didn't
No,
need
it
to
just
fucking-
it just means like Emily's gone away with the ump now, whereas like you should have just muted and had your disagreement and come back on. But
But they want us to hear it, don't they?
what's done's done.
They do it
We'll
deliberately.
get over it.
Do you think so?
Yeah, no, Paris. Oh no, I wasn't.
Well, they can't be that
upset.
stupid,
I'm not
can they?
upset. I was just saying, like, look at your
Don't,
big in the
don't
mouse
let
up, right?
conflict.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
talking
but
about you
Tony,
now.
don't let
Fuck him,
conflict
fuck
get
him.
under your skin.
Fuck him.
Because
I
if
don't-
They want
conflict
to
gets
print
under
them with
your
you.
skin,
I'm not. I'm
Sounds
not.
like it,
Paris,
doesn't
I'm not. I know. I understand what you're saying. I'm not. All I was trying to point out was you're bigging the mouse up, yeah. But look at the mouse is saying.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not big in
Look,
the
I
mouse
don't
up.
know if I
All
wanna
I've said
carry
is
on
No,
like
listening
the
to this.
Paris. I'm saying.
Really?
You
no,
haven't got
Paris,
to the
I'm
best
saying
bit
she
yet.
was.
Haven't I?
I'm saying she was, and to an extent, I agree. The mouse has done good videos and does show
Yeah.
wrong and right. But
Yeah.
what I'm trying to point out is, look. Why you're saying all this stuff going on? I'm not trying to stop you talking to Paris. But look what the mouse is saying. He's cutting me off, but you're at the same time you're bigging him up. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not right, is it?
Well, I don't know. Do you know what? I've made many a comment on here and I've judged many a people. But
I was trying to show you.
So that's it.
Yeah, I was just trying to show you.
I love the way Emily chunters away in the background.
Yeah.
But you're right, Paris. So anyway,
is Emily all right, Tony?
yeah, she's fine.
I
She
don't-
wasn't
I
looking at
don't
the chat.
No, listen, I don't mean it in the fact that like she's being a bit, but is she all right? Is she?
Yes,
So
Paris.
they get
Yes,
concerned.
Paris. No, Paris. She
Yeah.
just wasn't looking at the chat at the time. She wasn't.
Yeah,
People are getting
Doesn't pay full
genuinely
attention,
concerned
doesn't
about
it?
our safety.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like all these lunatics do.
I've always had. You and
Yeah.
I have had
Yeah.
concerns
This is
about.
why you got to
I
be
say,
careful.
we knew
when
this
you come on here
moment
and you-
was coming.
Yeah.
especially when you.
That's
are
why
with
this
each
is
other,
worth putting out,
and
Matt,
it will make
as a
you
record.
No, I feel as if we're invading someone's privacy,
I was
but
trying to show you.
for
How
the
can they
sake
be
of
privacy, Matt?
Emily's, for the sake of Emily's safety, I think it's best.
Tony, let Emily
It's best
speak.
that it's put out in recorded. for
Yeah,
her
I know.
safety.
I know. I
But
do agree.
Emily, just let me say one thing, right? Don't say anything on here that you'll regret tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Just speak your mind. Just speak how you feel and if life's going good for you. That's all.
Everyone's
don't
concerned in the chat room that it's being trolled.
Yeah.
Oh, we know she is.
But it's
Just chill and we'll all have we'll just all have a chat.
definitely. And that's
Yeah, we'll
what
just
I
have a chat.
like.
It's not worth getting worked up about people that are in the past and are
Yes.
unimportant.
Oh,
Don't pick
100%.
them up or give them a platform.
Okay, no, you're right. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
So my point
Yeah.
was, we've done that. The mouse took advantage of it. I'm trying
Are you still there, Tony? You don't drink a lot of Guinness, do you, Tony?
What? Guinness.
You don't drink a lot of it, do you? Because you talk a lot.
It is a chatterbox.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, Paris. I wasn't trying to stop. I wasn't trying to stop her talk.
No,
Right.
it wasn't. No.
I was trying to make it like, look, quickly look. The mouse, your big mouse up. He's taking a piss.
You just don't want her to say the wrong things at the wrong
No.
time.
It wasn't that. What it was, she's bigging the mouse up. And I'm still being honest, and I'm going to say the same thing about the mouse. Yeah, yes, I agree. Yes, the mouse is on point about some wrong ones. That's pointing those things out. Yeah, but she was going on and on about the mouse, and the mouse started slagging me off. It's in the chat.
I didn't see that.
Yo, so, yes, I know you didn't see it. So all I did was trying to show you what he's
Shout
saying.
out to Catch
You was
Up,
taking the
Tube
piss,
England,
'cause you were being
active in
nice about him, and he was
action.
taking the piss, trying to slag
To
me off.
Bob
Yeah, that's
Snob,
right.
It's just,
Ryan PT, Lenny.
It's just comments in the chat.
And of course,
Tony,
we've
you
got
don't take
Well, yeah,
Justin
no,
on the phone.
I wasn't that bothered, yeah. I'm
Oh,
just,
here it
I
goes,
was
here it
just trying
goes.
to let her know
Kicking
subtly. But it's a bit, that's it. I didn't need us to start cutting the mouse off.
It's the art of manipulation, isn't it,
You
Matt?
know?
But
Just
look,
like-
if anyone,
This
if
is quite
anyone's gonna
concerning
cut the
because I've never really
mouse
seen this.
off,
But
let Emily
I never
do
had
it. If she
parents
don't
who
wanna
argued.
do it,
No,
and then she
Par-
don't
Paris,
This is all
no,
new
the
to
point
me,
is,
this
yeah,
domestic
she's
violence
picking the mouse up, and at
malarkey.
the same time, he started
It's
cutting me
toxic.
off.
This is domestic
Yeah.
violence, isn't it?
But this was
Oh, yeah.
like
Right.
confident
That's
at the
it.
beginning.
So all I'm saying is, look at what the mouse is saying, and you can respond however you want. I wasn't telling her what to say, but look.
And they're both heavily
Yeah.
under the influence of
But this
alcohol.
this was all about Convid, and then it turned to the mouse. It's just like
Oh, it was all about you, was it?
the
We're
mouse
talking about you a lot.
does whatever the mouse
Before,
does.
yeah.
And it's like you've
What are they saying
allowed
about you?
the mouse.
But that was about
to
an
get
hour
in the
ago.
middle of
An
your
hour and a half ago.
relationship, and you shouldn't do that.
So you're still coming in between them, aren't they?
I would
Yeah.
I would never do that.
No, I'm not bothered. I'm just telling. I was just showing her. Look, just simply look.
He's losing
But
it.
what the mouse is saying, while you're saying all this positive stuff about the mouse,
He's an
look what the
immature
mouse is
little
saying.
boy. That's what he is.
That was all.
Yeah, but
And
He has to get his own way, doesn't he?
positive. They're just like
no. Right, whatever. Go on. It's all you. It's all you in Paris.
But how embarrassing to air all this in public.
let me get a bell.
We're literally about half
Stop
an hour
drinking that
behind
Guinness,
live.
Tony, because it's going to your head.
Action.
Let me go and get a
Active in
beer.
action.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Why would they put all this
Alright,
out in
mate.
public?
I'm fine, thank
I'm a
you.
monk. Yeah.
Active in action. You can go over to Paris's now and watch it live. 30 minutes in the future.
True England was blocked,
Do you know
apparently.
what? There's one thing I find.
Yeah,
right,
Tube England was
There's
sticking
one
up for
thing
me
I
and he got
find in
blocked.
life is relationships are the hardest
Paris
things
didn't realise
in the world to get right.
the wanking
But to
thing
bring
with
it on
me.
YouTube, you've got to be very careful. Very careful. I mean, if I was in a relationship before I come online, I would have probably hung myself 10, 20 times. But I was always
Not at all,
looking
Tube
out
England. No way
for
did
the
you
one
cause
I
me the
love.
stress. So thank you
But
ever
it
so
might not
much
have
for
come
sticking up
across
for me.
like that.
And you know, you definitely got a
So
seat at King Arthur's round table.
when you're on here with your
You know, and
partner,
once we
you've
change
got to
the
be
world,
very careful what you say.
you know,
to
there's a
each
position for
other.
you.
Yes,
And
Paris.
I think this is a
Because
reaction,
of
Matt,
course.
to our adult chat last night. They're
Paris,
so
stop there.
desperate to compete.
Yeah, go on.
For one moment, yeah. So
Here he goes.
if I'm talking about anyone, yeah,
Thank
and they
you,
start
Tube
slagging my
England. You're the
partner
best.
off, I'm going to notice that. It doesn't mean I'm going to go into one, but I'm going to notice it. And if my partner pulls
Yeah,
back to me, I'm
I
gonna
know, I
notice
get
it.
that, but it's like I'm not being funny, Toad, but it's like you're having to go. You're not. It's like, look, I don't mean this in the horriblest way, but like you're not coming across like you're protecting Emily. You're attacking her for not saying things the way you want her to say them.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
No,
I get what I
Paris,
mean.
Paris, no, it's not even that. I was just
But
trying
it
to
is-
point out, look,
Exactly.
what this person's saying. The person you're speaking so lovely
So we're
about.
having a conversation.
Yeah, but that's just mouse. That's mouse, Tony. Don't
Matt
let
is stirring.
enter your relationship with
Yes.
Emily at
The
all.
mouse loves playing us off against
mouse
each
is
other.
just
It's the mouse trying to
mouse
split
is
up
saying,
Emily and
but
Tony.
you're bringing the mouse
think the mouse
into
is,
your
yeah.
relationship between you and Emily, and you shouldn't be doing that. The
See?
mouse is just the words on this screen.
Why is the
Don't
mouse trying to break up?
get involved in your life.
The mouse has got Emily's best
Paris,
interest.
I
at
wasn't
heart.
that bothered. I was just
Ah.
saying, look.
There is a good side
on
to
what
the mouse.
is
Remember
saying,
that.
because she's picking the mouse up, on and on and on. Yeah.
Yeah, but
What's
that's her preference. That's
All
up
right,
to
fair
her.
enough, yeah, I'm a cunt. I'm a cunt. Right, carry on.
No, you're not.
Yeah, we know you're a cunt, Harry.
Yeah, but
Fucking
like,
hell.
look, you don't have to hold your tongue.
She stormed off in assault.
Tony, you don't have to hold your tongue. But you've got to respect
Does Emily
what
come back on?
Emily's saying, because
Yeah.
just because the mouse has put a few comments on there that are going against you, it doesn't mean that the mouse don't like
But it
Emily.
kicks off again as well.
It's that he's seeing something between
He comes
you and
back.
Emily.
No,
Oh,
bollocks.
God, this guy.
All right,
This
all right,
guy
go
is
on.
terrible.
I know.
This is shocking, everyone. This is shocking. And we're doing it as a public service.
So,
Absolutely.
We're in-
Exactly. The mouse is saying I'm a cunt. I'm not a cunt. Exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
Wow.
You said it. You just said I'm not a cunt. And he's making out I'm a cunt. On.
When
Guys,
Emily's gonna admit he's a
Right,
cunt.
Tony and Emily, right? I'm going to ask you a question. Do you actually think that this is helping you being here right now?
No.
Well, do you think you should just like
Fuck off.
like just stop and go and have a chat with each other?
Paris. Yeah. I wasn't Paris.
Or Tony, or do you want to just try and make the mouse look bad? Is it
No, Paris.
Tony, I personally think, Tony, that you and Emily should go and have a chat and then maybe come back, or because I don't think being on here and trying to discredit the mouse is going to help you at all.
Paris. I was not attacking the mouse. Paris, I was not attacking the mouse.
Models
I said nothing
first.
about the
Welcome,
mouse.
models first.
I said nothing. I said nothing.
Emily and
Right. We've watched another live
Harry
again
having a public
now, which is about the
domestic
fascinating thing where you constantly expose themselves to you, right? I
hosted
said nothing
by
about
the
the mouse,
beautiful
right?
Paris.
The mouse is cutting me off, right? Yeah.
These are supposed to be mature adults.
Cut me off here.
In
Emily
love.
starts
It's
talking
supposed to be
you,
two
and
mature
you're asking
adults
to Emily,
in love.
Look what the mouse is saying.
Exactly,
And you're
exactly.
fucking singing the mouse's praises, basically, sort of thing. But
No. The mouse. Have I praised you up at all tonight? About
No, Paris. I never said you was. I said Emily was. Yeah. And all I said to her, quietly, look what the mouse is saying. That's it.
How embarrassing.
So everyone
That's
for
it.
contributing.
Look, at the end of the day,
Or comments.
Tone,
Throw
just
them in.
look at
This
it
is
like
fascinating.
Emily likes a certain type of music, and you like a different type of music.
No, we like
right?
the same type of music. It's fine.
No, but what I'm trying to say is she might like a lot of the content that Mouse puts out, right? Mouse has said a few.
So do I, Paris. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I
Man.
agree with her. He has exposed people and he's
Okay.
been right and point. All I'm saying
What is
is
wrong
Why
with
is
him?
Paris
cutting
taking
me
this
off in your
disrespect
live
from
chat
Harry?
now. At the same time, she's bigging the mouse
Because
up.
Paris knows he's behaving like a brat.
At that time, and that's it. That is it. That's it.
Paris has got
Chinese.
children.
Do you think
Yeah,
Harry
I'm not talking
sounds
fucking
very authoritative when he
Pekingese,
raises
I'm not
his
talking
voice like
fucking
that, or just
Spanish,
sounds like
yeah?
a man-child having a
Yeah,
tantrum?
Right?
but
That's fair enough. Yeah?
Paris has got
Tony,
kids. Paris knows how to
I'm
talk
not
to children.
being funny,
Lenny
right?
has to say,
But
"What's my dog
you're
fight
not
in
painting
them?"
yourself a
Fucking
good
hell,
picture
Lenny, you're
tonight.
so far behind.
And
Have you
I
heard the
think
conversation?
I think you should
Anyway,
think about
shut up,
that
Lenny, you idiot.
before this just.
Paris, I will think about it, but what I'm saying is, yeah, if I was fucking talking to you about someone, bigging them up, yeah, and then that same person at exactly the same time was cunting off my partner.
Models first. You don't want to
I
know,
know you
mate.
didn't know.
It's a long
All I've
history.
done is show you. Look. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Bunker unleashed.
I wasn't even upset.
The rage
It's
of
crazy
Bunker.
shit.
Look. Yeah. That's all I said. Look.
This is shocking.
Right. That's it.
Very disturbing.
Disturbing is the word. Yes, thank you.
Because it's not that big of a deal.
But necessary.
In the public interest.
Yes.
Indeed.
Blah, 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 it goes on
Yeah,
and on
yeah,
and on,
yeah,
and on, and on.
Yeah.
So we're going to all concentrate on that.
Yes.
Don't
Oh,
concentrate on
sorry.
that.
Let's be quiet.
Guys, listen. I don't listen. Tony and Emily, listen to me, right? I don't.
Paris, I'm not upset. I'm not upset, Paris.
Listen, I
Listen,
don't
God, I
want
hate
you
to see
come
when
on
he's
here
upset.
and make yourselves look bad on my channel because
Yes, Paris. Yes,
Thank
Paris.
you.
Yes, Paris. I agree with you.
that would
Yes,
hurt
Paris.
me
Yes,
more than
Paris.
anything.
Yes, Paris.
Because I don't want
You won't have this
to
mayhem
come
on
here
Matt Taylor
and make
TV
yourself
chat, would
both
you?
look bad
Hey,
because
Justin?
in my eyes, You're a lovely
But you
couple.
deal with
You
an
get on
electrical
really
wife.
We had a
well,
lovely
but
chat last
tonight,
night. Not
for
mayhem
some
like this.
unknown reason,
Don't know
you,
why.
Tony, you. To be honest
But
with you,
why would
Tony,
they want to
you
put all
do
this
seem
out
a
in
little
public?
bit more aggressive than you
It's
normally
a shout for
are,
help,
and I
I
don't know
reckon.
why that is.
Maybe.
Because it all started with Convid, and now it's all
Harris,
transferred.
I never start talking about Convid.
Yeah, but I got out, man.
I said to you,
See why I got out.
That's when it all kicked off, Tony. It all kicked off.
No. I thanked you for last night. Last night before. That amazing live where he explained himself. I thank you for that. It was brilliant. And tonight, it's so simple. All I said was, look what the mouse is saying. The live chat's playing there. You can do. You can just look at the screen. You can see.
Made an enemy of the mouse.
Keep saying that to Emily.
He's going to
Emily's
regret making an enemy of the
saying
mouse.
it. I said it once, and I'll repeat myself. Look,
Mouse, forget this.
Look, yeah. You're bigging him up, but look at what the mouse is saying. He's cutting me off. Just look. That's it.
So the mouse definitely did use
because you've made this bigger than it was, Tony, and don't do that to yourself.
Don't do
it to yourself.
By Harry, and I doubt if Emily and Harry will survive this. Surely.
Yeah, it's like, listen, Tony, me and the mouse.
Yeah, I appreciate the mouse as well.
I recommend we all read.
Me and the mouse has fell out of a lot of times, but I like the stuff what
going
he does.
around. Blah blah blah.
And,
great comment.
Like, whether he appreciates me or not,
and I agree.
Whatever,
Convid is fantastic.
I speak my mind. I say what I see.
And the lovely Guinness earlier.
And then when things go wrong, I do get a little bit. We all do. But when you and Emily are having a little side domestic, just mute yourself so everyone can't hear it.
Imagine what they're like in private.
Thank you.
All I did was point out, look what that person's saying. That was it. That was it.
So then I'm going to stop my conversation with Paris. Then it'll throw me off course. I'm going to look at a chat and then forget what I'm talking about in the first. So when I'm having a chat, I'm having a chat. Don't interrupt. Right, and I'm not being rude to you. Then you could ask me afterwards. I finish my conversation. I won't. Then, right. Now you've got my full attention. I won't. But I can't switch from Paris, then to the chat. Then I'll go back and what was I talking about, Paris? I can't remember.
Paris looks bewildered as fuck. This is gold, I must admit.
It's not ever again. Try and think about
real life, everyone. Real life.
Yes, I agree with you.
You've got something to say.
Right,
wait for them to finish, and then say, by the way, have a look at that. And then my mind will be,
guys, it might be better to mute right now when you're doing.
No, it's simple. I shouldn't have interrupted.
Tony, you're not a cunt, but like, listen.
But you are.
We all have a drink and we all express ourselves, but when you're having an argument between each other, just mute. Hi, AJ. Just mute and then come back on.
Paris, I wasn't arguing. Right. Paris, I wasn't arguing.
Oh, God.
I just...
No, but Tony, you keep saying that, and then you have an argument with Emily. just chill and mute when you have a disagreement, and then come back on, because it doesn't look good, Tony.
Exactly.
You're right.
You've always been spot on you, Tony. You and Emily.
But he's lost
when
it,
you argue between each other, just
all become unraveled,
and then sort it out.
You're right. Yeah.
And then
sorry, Brian.
Everyone else don't get the content that they want.
What do you make of this, Brian?
I don't want this to be about people on YouTube. I just wanted this to be a chat.
How are you doing?
Hi, Brian.
It really should be alive. It should keep this.
And it still can be. And if you're going to have a disagreement, just press that mute, because it makes so much difference.
I think
it doesn't make no difference to me, because all I do is get people coming on and thinking, oh, rah, someone's having an argument, blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm not all
And I'm
about
talking to
subscribers
No,
of
but
you're
content.
boring
I'm just
and
about. I'm just
pulls
about
up
on. I'm just all about interacting with other people,
I try to
and I don't
stay away
want
from
you
this, but
to fall
anyway,
out on
crazy
now.
stuff.
This is
That's
an
the last thing
exclusive,
I
then.
want.
I didn't mean to fall out. It's just that I can't concentrate on two things at the same time: conversation and looking at things.
This is an insight
I'm
into how these two
reading
are.
things.
Yeah. Well,
I
if you
haven't got
want to
the
talk,
power.
Emily, talk.
If this is what they're
Tell
willing to put
Tony
out
to go and have a
in the
piss or
public,
something.
imagine their arguments in the private.
This
You
is
must be
them on their
dying
best
for a piss
behaviour.
or something.
Hey, this. Oh, anyway,
Comment.
let's just
I
listen
was
to it. This
being
is
horrible. I was just
this
trying
is
to
shocking, quite
explain a
frankly.
few things.
Yeah.
I'm not getting at anyone. I'm just speaking from my point of view. That's all. I'm not trying to mock anyone else.
So let's see your point of view, Emily.
Well, I was
Shut
just
up, Emily.
as I said earlier, obviously you got a little bit, I suppose, angry because of the chat. I didn't see the chat. I do appreciate watching. I will watch the Mouse's videos. Yes, I do. I never used to, because I was frightened by a particular person that made me think, oh my God, this person, whoever, there's other things involved, what they said, blah, blah, blah. I won't repeat that. It's disgusting. It made me weary. But I am my own person, and I sort of eventually watched, and I got the drift. I got the drift of what was going on.
Yeah. See,
in a way of showing people their wrongdoings, and I appreciate that. But that's not me going, oh, I love the mouse. Ta-da! I'm a fan.
Ta-da!
Yeah, here we go. No, I'm just speaking the truth.
Just using trouble.
And everyone's got their own choice of what they like to watch, and they can recognise with, haven't they? That I can see. Like you can see, Paris, you'll see things and think, yeah, I recognise that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And it does make sense to me. A lot of it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Well, it's like
I mean, I'm the fan with stars above my bed.
Yeah. The thing with the mouse, to be honest with you, Emily, why I like watching the mouse, because I can't stand going onto a lot of channels. I mean, obviously, there's people on here you don't like and you don't want to be in the chat. But when you go on the mouse, you're just on the mouse's channel,
and that's where I catch up.
You're watching the mouse, but you're hearing what's going on with other people.
Yes. Totally.
But you're not interacting with them other people. You're just keeping up to date with all the idiots that are out there.
I mean, does the same,
yeah.
It is for us. Yeah, I'll be honest
Every
with
now
you.
and then I might see myself on the mouses, but I can turn off if I want to.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah. But it's like I like to listen to other people that are my enemy, but I can listen to what they've done or doing through the Mouse's show. I'm not going to pick him up, but you can put. Oh, you can't put your link up, can you? Because you're not a mod, Mouse. I wonder if I could do that actually. I'm going to try that on my iPad. Because last time I gave you a scanner, it all went wrong.
But I'm with
you. Are you back, Tony?
Yeah, he's back.
Whatever.
Don't be like that. I'm just asking you if you're back because I haven't heard you for a while.
Whatever, Emily. I don't care. I don't love you anymore, Emily.
Yeah, he's back.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Tony, come on.
Whatever.
Don't.
Paris loves you.
Yeah.
Let's just go through some more.
Right, how do I do this?
In different ways. I'm a cunt. Good for you. I'm a cunt.
Harry, you're a cunt. Get over it.
Tell me to fuck off. Like, he's telling you, Paris, tell him to bring it back on, take the fuck off.
You shouldn't take it all fully in.
No, just
I've had terrible things said about me.
You know,
If I was to react to every comment
has been
that a
revealed.
certain person's done about me,
I'm not reacting. I'm fucking hell.
Whoa,
I'm speaking Chinese. All I'm saying is, look.
Listen,
Look,
if
that's
you're
it.
going to have a domestic, please, can you just please mute, Tone?
No, Paris,
Please.
I'm fine. Paris,
you
I'm
can-
fine. Paris, I'm fine. I don't give a fuck.
No, you flared up there, Tony.
Paris,
exactly.
Paris,
Can you
yeah?
just
Paris,
mute-
Paris,
if
can I
you-
speak for 2 seconds, please?
Right, okay. Well,
Right.
look, I'm not responsible. Okay, right. Okay,
Paris,
fine.
Paris, yeah? I know you're not responsible
Yeah,
for
go on.
what people say in your live chat. I know, right? I don't give a shit what people say.
Go on.
My only thing was, look what these people are saying. That's it. No, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but I've been.
So there's Tony telling Paris to be quiet while he and Emily comes on his show and have a domestic.
watching all the chat, but to be honest with you, Tone, you need to
Welfare
calm
check.
down, please.
Welfare check.
Please.
Welfare check.
Paris.
Welfare check. Can we have a welfare check? Can we have a
Sorry,
welfare check, please, Paris?
Convict.
It sounds like a woman's in danger here. Can we have a welfare check, please?
Hang on a minute. Let me just get rid of him because
Just
I'm not
gets
having
better
this
and
shit
better.
going on here.
Can we have a welfare check, please?
Good for you, Paris.
No, I'm not having that because like I don't want you two to get
Where's Paddy when we need him?
angry because of that.
Yeah, no, Paris. I'm really not upset. My point
Fuck,
was,
I hate to see him upset.
Yeah, but Tony, you flared up there, and to be fair, it's like I told you. If you're gonna do that shit,
Paris,
sort your differences out.
Paris. It's only because I feel I wasn't being listened to. My point was very simple. Look at what so and so is saying, and you
Yeah,
can
but
be-
I'm looking at the chat all the time.
No, I don't. But I wasn't really talking
Hi,
about
Simon,
talking to
welcome
you.
to the show.
Simon's cool.
Yeah,
But-
Simon's a lovely. Do you know what? He really annoyed me tonight because I thought he was going to do a great live tonight. He come on for about 10 seconds and fucked off.
All right.
He's my hero.
Paris, we see what
He's my
Emily said
hero
about.
of YouTube when he fucked off.
Yeah, Paris. But see what Emily said about Mouse earlier. I agree with her. Like really agree with her. Like 99.9%. I do agree with her. Yeah, I do agree with her. He is useful. He does point at Rollins. It's great. There's 3 of them, but the mouse is in this chat, cunting me off. So all I'm saying is, what you're speaking good on the mouse, and yeah, there is some good to speak of. But just look at what's being said, and it's not just the mouse. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
but
saying.
Tony, listen. The mouse has cutted
listen.
me off. I'm still here
Yeah.
talking to him.
Yeah.
He just says what he sees.
Tell is
Talk
saying
shit as well.
he's friggin'
Piss people
mental.
off.
I'm reading the
that's
comments
your
from Paris'
opinion,
live
but, like,
now.
he says
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he
it's
says.
my
Oh,
opinion.
active in
It's
action. Acton, I mean.
See, I'm not trying to argue with you, right?
What a
I'm
control freak
What
says
my point
now.
is, yeah, I'm definitely being cunted off in the chat, right?
Tony, take your
And
boot
I've
off
done nothing to the
Emily.
mouse. I've never really
please.
slagged the mouse. I've never.
Let
Right.
her up. Let her
So that's what
speak.
makes it so bad, right?
I can't
Shocking.
believe that I've actually got you blocked on here, Mouse, and I looked before and you wasn't blocked.
Look,
I don't get.
let's start again. Just Paris and Emily, please.
Yeah,
Mocha,
sorry, I
you're
was just.
you're a
yeah.
cunt. Stay quiet. Fucking hell. No, I'm not a cunt.
Oh, yes,
Just
he
bear
is.
with me, guys, because I'm trying to put the link up.
Harry is definitely a cunt.
I'm a bit. I've had a drink tonight, so
In fact, Harry's more than a cunt.
I'm laughing
He's
now.
a
Look.
super cunt.
Harris and Munker.
Yeah.
Let him chew his nails, fighting the urge to kick me out. What a fucking behave. I'm not chewing my nails.
There we go.
Fuck me.
Almost
How come
King
that ain't
Kong
come up
with the
now?
one that
All right,
If someone said to me, Harry, Tony, look. I would look quickly, and you can.
I
look
think
at
Harry's
chat
the
while
one
you're
that mentioned.
speaking. Not that you're going to.
Oh, there you go. You're welcome.
Right.
You're welcome, Matt. That's the Mouse's link, by the way, if anyone wants to join it.
Hold on. I mean, I've got to scroll down.
I'm not
to
trying
the,
to wind you up, Tony, but like it's like, yeah.
Whose link? What?
He's an
What's it?
independent wanker.
Who is? Who is? Who's an independent wanker? The mouse. Okay, right. I can't see a link. That's the comments. Is it in the private
No, I
chat or something?
didn't mean that. That's the first word. That was the first words that come to my mind, but I didn't mean that. Hi, drama man. Welcome to the show.
Harris, there's no link in the chat. Charles Mouse, we want to see Emily. Right, talk.
Yeah, you might have to look on YouTube. You might be looking at it through StreamYard, maybe. I don't know. But Tom, go away. It's my cat. Look. She tries to nick my chair all the time. I'm going to strangle her.
Days.
I can handle that Harris pink wave. Harris hand pink waving.
Anyway, do you want Emily? Do you want to have a chat just to prove everyone that you're all right and
model?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Models first. Keep up.
Yeah.
Who's a cunt? 1, 2, 3.
Harris, I phoned in to
Harry's a
thank you
cunt.
for last night, or was it the night before, when Convid phoned in at freaking 2 in the morning, and you chatting for 2 hours, and he exposed himself, but you indulged it and let it all happen. It's amazing.
Well,
It's
who's
fascinating.
exposed themselves tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
I'll thank you for that.
Yeah.
Because you could have fucked him off quickly.
Yeah, I found it quite telling, to be fair, but it's like it's really weird, right? Because there's some characters in life you just like,
Model first now.
no matter what
I like your
wankers
style,
they
though. I
are.
like your style.
Do you know what I
Like
mean?
it.
It's like there's some people. There's some
Okay,
people
just for
on
you,
this
models
site
first.
that I will
Who's a
not
cunt?
tolerate
Harry's a
just
cunt.
because they've said the wrong thing, but they've said it in the wrong way, where it's really gut wrenching. Whereas other people can say wrong things, but you know that it's not really heartfelt.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you can get that.
Do
sort of
you know what I
feeling,
mean, though?
Cold, and it's the way they speak. It's their mannerism, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like I've put two. No, in fact, I've put one vlog up today, right, and it's took all night to go up. I don't know what's wrong with my internet, but it's took all day and it's still not up there. And I've got a second vlog to go up, and I was showing the stuff that I'm moving, 10 tons of crushed limestone. Yeah.
Hard work.
Well, the second one I haven't even put up yet because the first one hasn't downloaded yet. But the second one I put up, I showed my car full up with stuff. I showed the 10 ton of stuff that I'm moving on my own, and then I decided to drive down the track because there was a trailer I wanted everyone to see, and it was fucking gold, right? There was this guy. He's got this big 4x4, and he's got this old Ford Escort van. But the back of it was just cut off and blocked in. It's got the roof on it and everything. The guy's used it for all his fishing tackle, and it's got the original paint on and everything, right? So I showed the pile of stuff that I've got to move, and then I drove down the track, and then I stopped halfway because I picked up 2 stones out of this 10 ton of limestone that I'm moving, and they had crystals in one of them, and it was like a heart shape or like a pearl, a pear shape, right? And it had all little crystals in it. So I stopped on the track because when I was shining my camera on the stone, the sun was hitting through the window, and you could just see black. So I stopped and I hung it out the window with my phone showing the stone, and this guy come whizzing past on the inside. The track's barely big enough for one car, but it was one of the guys I've been arguing with down now. But I forgot the point of the story. But what a wanker that guy is. But the thing is, he couldn't pull up behind me to get me to move over. I was literally there for 10 seconds, and he come whizzing past me, and then I went up his arse and I started flashing him, and that's in my second vlog that I'm going to download. I might do it overnight while I'm asleep because I can't believe how many hours.
It'll be uploaded by tomorrow, then.
Well, this one should be done by tonight. Let me have a look at my phone. Actually, this one should be done by tonight, but it seems to have got stuck 3/4 of the way round of downloading.
Something gets stuck.
But Paris,
You might be able to help Harry that way.
Paris, really? How?
You've had things you've got to
Shut up,
start.
Emily.
Internet,
Go on. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like,
right.
yeah, but Paris.
Yeah, Paris, yeah. See, like, I live across the road from a canal, right? And when I go to my canal, where I join it, yeah, one direction will take.
It's still not uploaded.
I tell you, all I saw Paris today.
Yeah, Paris. You got
pornography.
Paris,
Pornography, isn't he? That's all he's got on his
just let it
phone.
upload because what it means, yeah.
Sharing that
What it
pornography
is,
of
yeah.
Kaylee. That's terrible. That
You
was.
filmed it in such a like. I don't know what phone you've got. I've got a Sony X1, which is the top phone you can get, and the latest one. So
I've ordered the
4K
camera. It's coming
so
tomorrow.
When I record a short video, it's a massive Paris.
Ordered myself a new camera,
right?
everyone.
But it's all like the fucking photographs, the fucking filming. It's all professional.
Yeah, but Tone. I'm on the dole. My phone is 5 years old, and
Paris.
It's been in the river twice. It's been in the river twice.
Paris.
I pulled a new phone.
No, Paris. What I'm saying to you is, yeah. No, what I'm saying to you, yeah. It doesn't matter how old your phone is, yeah. If it was still the top quality phone at the time, it means it's professional. It could mean.
It's an Android.
No. Let me speak, right? No. It's not about Android or OS or whatever, right? It's the model of your phone, right? So in a year, if your phone was the top model of that phone, so for me, yeah, I've got a Sony phone, right? And the top model is the X1. And you've got the X5, which is the same phone, but a bit smaller, scaled down, but it's still just top quality. Then you've got the X10. Then beyond that, and that's the entry level to a decent phone. Beyond that, it's all just cheap shit, pay as you go, blah, blah. Nothing special, right? So if you've got like a quality phone, regardless of the level, right? When you use the camera, right? When you use the camera, if it's filming at a certain quality, you can film it like a 2-minute video, but if it's fucking going to be 10 HP, 720 HP, it's going to be a big file, about a gig or something, so a couple of minutes, right? Yeah.
All right.
So when you upload to YouTube, it's going to take a whole lot longer. Yeah, a whole lot longer, right?
You know what? To be honest with you, Tone, I think I downloaded that in high quality picture mode or whatever it was.
Yeah, you can do that as well, Paris. Yeah.
And that's probably why it's taking so long.
Yes, Paris. So yeah, exactly. So if you chose that at low quality, it'd be a smaller file. So it's less download, and it'd be quicker. Yeah.
Good question, model.
So my phone, for instance,
I reckon he dived in and got it.
3 minutes. It's going to be fucking 720 HP, 1050, like HD, ultra HD. Upload it. It might take about fucking 7 minutes.
Yeah.
But if I've done something like 30 seconds, I've got my camera, so I can change it if I want to. I haven't changed anything. I'm not professional, but like.
That's you. That's not me, is it? I'm illiterate when it comes to computers and phones.
Paris. What it boils down to is, the phone you're using, it doesn't matter if it's 5 years old. It matters how good that phone was.
Ryan,
so
are you still here?
If you first got that phone 4 years ago, for instance,
I'm still here.
I mean, is this it now? No, what else? From now on.
I think they were having a bit of debate.
You and Emily.
Not my business at all.
If I invited you and Emily down here, you two.
We're all
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? Eh? Anyway, we're going to go up to live now with Paris. Well, that's it.
Your phone.
I will leave
It's
Paris
so
alone.
I'll get it sold, but
That's it.
that's it.
So let me see what I can change.
Yeah, but now back to Emily. But that's
Oh.
Yeah, I just hope they work it
listen
all
to
out.
what Emily has to say then.
Because when I talk, I need to carry on talking.
Yeah,
I was talking about that,
interrupting, Tony.
You talking about your car?
Oh, my car. Yeah, I was talking about that. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, got rid of that. And then it took me, nearly 2 years to get over a very serious accident.
Oh, yes.
That switched. Sorry?
Was you driving, Emily?
No, not when I had the accident. No. No. I'm a bit of a clumsy carer. I'm just like, I run here, run there, I do this and do that. I don't think ahead of myself. So where I live in a valley. Yeah. So you don't get a signal. So my friend, which is gay.
Do you live in Wales?
I don't know. No.
Oh.
But my best friend, I sort of explained, told you earlier, my best friend is gay. He lives in Devon. He phoned me. I didn't get a signal. So I had to stand at the top of my stairs to listen to him at the top of my stairs. So I'm there chatting away and I drop something This is how thick I am. It dropped out of my hand. It went down 3-4 stairs at the top. Instead of walking down and collecting it, I bent over to get it, put my arms over, and thought, yeah, I'll do that. I tumbled halfway down the stairs, put my arm on the wall to save myself.
Yeah.
As I saved myself, I'd already broke my ankle, but I didn't know I broke my ankle because in
We're
fear
called
and pain,
grobnobbing
you
at the
don't
moment,
feel things at the
actually.
time.
Model first.
So I tried to put my foot down.
This
to
is where
take
you
the rest of the
broadcast somebody
stairs,
else's live.
which I couldn't put my foot down.
So we're
which took me
grobnobbing
to the
Paris at the
rest of the
moment.
stairs, and I've got a thick pine desk at the bottom of my stairs. So the last 6 stairs, I tumbled and smashed into it.
Oh.
My forehead, I had 2 black eyes,
What,
broke
was
my
this
shoulder.
your car crash?
Pardon?
Was this your car crash?
No, it's in my
On the
home.
stairs?
In my
Oh,
home.
What,
Yeah.
after your car crash?
I didn't have a car crash, no. My car fucked up.
Oh.
And then I was didn't have a car, and I couldn't get a signal on my phone. I went.
Hey, look, everyone. That's Paris. So, if you want to continue to listen to what Paris has to say, you can go over and listen to Paris. I'll be wrapping it up. I'll go back to over you, Brian. What have you made of this? I mean.
Well, it's not really my concern, but
Yeah.
hopefully they worked it out amongst themselves, and that's
Yeah, I
the main
mean,
thing,
it
right?
sounds like they seem to have got over their domestic there.
Yeah, it's not really my concern. Yeah.
I wouldn't have necessarily heard about it because if it wasn't for Convid ringing in. But Convid is your classic little gossip, aren't you, Convid? Which we love that about you. It's in human nature to gossip, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what that means. I'm a bit tongue-tied, a bit lost for words, really, to be honest with you, because that was quite an eye-opener, wasn't it? Clearly, things aren't all rosy in their relationship. If they feel as if it was acceptable to have that kind of public Barney. It did get a bit heated. It didn't go over the line, doesn't it? I didn't really hear. But it was really close to the line.
It just is what it was there. I don't want to go on about it. That's their private life, I don't want to embarrass people online. It's not what I'm about.
Well, they've evidently brought their private into the public. Because I wrote something on this on my post last week or a few days ago. We got that public, private, and secret.
Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know anything about that. I really don't. You're asking the wrong person there. I've got other stuff to do at my time, than that stuff.
Convid is like Betty from Combination Street. Oh, that's not fair. I know he could be actually. Yeah, fair dues. Yeah, well, no, come on, Brian.
Yeah, I just came on to say it. Just a quick hello and stuff. Actually, that was really it. And then this all came on, and I just hang around here in the background. Just there you go. That's pretty much it.
So let's see if any of my tweets. No one's taken me up on the offer. No, that's all right. And let's just check my Facebook. No one's taken me up on that as well. Okay, but look, thank you, Brian, for coming on and saying hi. And thanks. It was Justin, wasn't it? Yeah, Justin. Always rely on Justin to come in, say hi. Nice. Nicety, nice.
Yeah, Lenny. Some people like a private life, Lenny. I think it's fair enough. Fair to have a private life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to have
and
a
of course,
life,
remember, people's secret life doesn't have to be bad or nefarious.
Oh no, just a normal guy, normal partner.
Yeah, but what is normal? None of us are normal because, like we said, we've all got something special about ourselves. Put it that way.
Well, that would be a trait, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
that would be a character trait. Perhaps.
Yeah, we've all got something that makes us unique, different from the other.
Yeah,
And I'm all about embracing that side of us, you know.
yeah. I think there's a lot more to everyone. Certainly a lot more to people than meets the eye. You know, I think that's fair to say.
Like I said, everyone's got three sides of us. And, well, we've definitely seen the private come into the public today with Tony, Emily, and coming on Paris. I thought Paris handled it very well.
Masterfully, I think. Looking
Masterfully,
out
that's
for
a
them.
nice word.
Looking out for them, yeah. So
Yeah.
weren't having. Yeah, I mean, let's not go on about it. You know, it's just one of those things that happen between three-way conversations. You know.
Well, I really don't know how they're gonna. I mean, they're gonna wake up with a sore head tomorrow, thinking, "Oh fuck, did that really go out in public?" And we're all gonna remind them, "Yes, it freaking did, and it was horrendous."
I think that's maybe put a bit far, but yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
no, yeah, I did
Yeah,
get carried away
right,
there.
you love to stretch things out,
Oh,
don't
God,
you?
yeah. I like to wring it out, stretch it, and staple it down. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Well
yeah.
done.
You know, I see
You know
where
me
you're
so
going with
well
that.
there,
Yeah,
Brian.
yeah.
You
I
called
think
me out at the right time there. You saw it coming.
I felt it coming a long time ago. Oh well.
Yeah,
I'll
we
head
can't
off.
put anything past you.
Well, it's not that you want to put anything past me. It's
Of
just
course.
that, you know, I just see what's in
Yeah.
front of me.
No, but it's good because what
Everyone
that
else.
tells me is that we're becoming to know each other so well, and that's always a positive.
Is that like a bonding thing? Is it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Men, grr. Yes,
Yeah,
bonding. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Love it.
Yeah. Men
Yeah.
doing men things with men. Yeah. Yeah. I seen that in a movie somewhere, and it was just, was it a movie or a meme or something? It was one of these silly things that you see, and it was just hilarious. Ever since it's stuck in my head.
It's
Yeah,
good.
so-
It's
the
good
sort
to
of
do
thing my
manly
dad
things
comes out
with
with.
men.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I overtalked the last. I overspoke when the last thing you said, Brian.
Oh, I just said that's the sort of thing my dad
Oh,
used
really?
to come out with. Yeah, he's
Oh,
a
is it?
funny.
Got
He's
it.
a comedian. He's
Oh,
just
right.
he's just a funny. I've got a. I don't know if did I send you a picture of us on a boat?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
My dad, he's a character. I'll tell you.
Oh, good.
He's, you know, nothing like him. It's spontaneous humor.
There you go. Everyone had that uniqueness about us, and your dad's spontaneous humor was his uniqueness.
Yeah, not that I'm just to be clear, I'm not laughing at anyone else apart from my dad. You know, just
No.
absolutely,
Well, no one was accusing you
100%
otherwise.
not, 100% not. My dad is a very funny man. He's well known for it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, good old guy.
Well, that's where you get your sense of humor from.
No, I've more got my mother's side, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he does influence me from time to time. So
Yeah, well, of course, all our parents influence us, don't
the
they?
jokes he tells me I can't actually repeat. It's just so terrible.
Remember, oh right, okay, not because they're so rude. Because remember, we found out at
both.
thing.
Some of
Both.
them are.
Oh, right, yeah.
They're like old guy jokes. You know, he
Oh,
tells
God.
old like. He used to tell he's getting on a bit now, so he just says what he thinks,
Oh,
you
God,
know, and he doesn't care who hears it.
Yeah, it's
So,
embarrassing, isn't it, for everybody else in earshot, though.
Yeah, he's pretty vocal. Yeah, he's just.
So
just
is
a
your
funny
dad hitting
character.
the 80s by now, or must early 80s?
I'd rather not say, but he's not young.
Okay.
He's not
Yeah,
young
of
now,
course,
for sure. Yeah, he's getting on a bit now.
Well, none of us are young, and it makes it. You realise how old our parents are when we consider ourselves getting on.
Yeah, I mean, he was out every day, and this is the thing about life. You know, when you get on, you get older, you think, oh, I'll be okay till I'm 75 or 80, or I'll be going till I drop. And sometimes you're cut short, and you're unable to do that. And the important thing is to remember that sometimes people are cut short. So, value life, value what you have while you have it.
Damn right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my.
I know. I mean, I'm fully aware that I can be called back to the bosom of our Father at any moment. But I just
Right.
realised it'll be a start of a beautiful journey, a fantastic journey, and I am looking forward to it. When it happens, it's going to be a start of a wonderful adventure, as was said in Peter Pan.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
People are
this
dying at
Peter
any age,
Pan
I agree, Lenny. Yeah.
reference. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the Peter Pan is that. Yeah, it's the start of a beautiful adventure. That's when Peter Pan was like had a sword to his throat by Captain Cook, just as he was going to kill Peter Pan. Peter
Right.
Pan said, "Well, it's going to be a
I
start
don't
of a
remember
beautiful adventure."
I don't
And then-
remember it. So.
You don't remember it? Oh, it was one of my
What
friends.
year was that from?
It was in the book, I think.
All right,
So-
it was a book, right? Okay.
So it was in all the movies.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to read Peter Pan growing up. It was
right,
very
okay, yeah.
very few things I was allowed to read growing up.
Oh right.
So,
Yeah, it's a shame. So
I had to leave my school books at home and everything a lot of times,
God.
or library books. I had to leave them in the library, things like that, because of my upbringing. So, yeah.
Oh, look, there's a good question for you, Lenny. Lenny, that's not so much an amazing, a very in-depth question. Would you rather be taken in a night in your sleep, or be conscious when you break on through to the other side? That's a fantastic question.
I think it's a personal one for everyone, isn't it? You know, when the people do pass, what's their ideas of it? But I mean, it's quite morbid as well. It's quite a dark.
Well, it's something. Yeah, there is
quite
morbid.
a darkly off-putting question at the same time, Lenny.
I don't think it's
you don't mind me
off-putting.
saying that.
I don't think it's off-putting. I think it's morbid,
It's a
of
bit
course.
dark.
It's about death. But yeah, no, but it's. I mean,
Not my favourite subject.
Well,
I'm
but
not an
it's
expert on it.
subject we all have to deal with when we least expect it or least want it.
Yeah,
So-
well, you know, when our time's up, it's up, and that's. I'll come to that door when I get there.
Yeah. But my answer, Lenny, is if I had to answer.
I know you weren't, Lenny. I know you weren't trying to be morbid. I just think it's morbid, you know.
Oh, but it is talking about death, but its very definition is morbid.
Yeah.
But so I would say, I mean, if I had the choice, fucking hell, I'd have to go in the sleep, wouldn't I? Well, yeah. So that's my answer, Lenny. Who else is willing to answer such a morbid question?
I recall the dead person I seen was walking into a room, and they were staring straight at me, and they were dead.
Really?
Staring straight at the door.
There you go.
And they died in their sleep in the bed.
Oh wow.
With their head up, staring straight at the door.
So who else is willing to answer? Everyone else is willing to answer? In the night or conscious? Asleep or conscious? What? It's a morbid question. Get over it. It's only a question. Asleep or conscious? Asleep or conscious? Mine, if I had a choice, would be when I'm asleep. Go on, Brian. Be brave. Answer the question. It's a Lenny question.
Well, I think it's something we'd all have to face up to, wouldn't it? We can't avoid that. So it comes when it comes, and some people say that it washes over you, and others, But I'm not an expert on it, so I really wouldn't know.
So, are you abstaining from answering the question?
Is this a court?
No, it's just
right. Well, are you the judge? Are you going to send me down? Are you?
I'm the judge of this court.
Going to send me down in your own inevitable way?
Are you abstaining from answering the question?
I'm not abstaining. I'm answering the question. I think I've answered it.
Is it sleep
several times,
or
Your Honour?
Sleep or conscious? Then next up will be ketchup. But
yeah.
And somebody else. Look, we've got double figures. So somebody else. What is it? Asleep? Okay, then. Look, don't. I'm just a messenger. Lenny asked the question. Okay.
He did.
I'm just being a host, passing on the question.
Yeah.
Lenny said he wasn't trying to be morbid, but
Lenny's not
by
morbid.
nature, it's morbid.
No. But it's just my thoughts on it. You know, trying to.
I
I don't know a lot about it. You know, it's not something I know a lot
Yeah.
about. It's not something that I could go on about at length.
Well, no,
apart
look,
from
in
a
the
few
sense that
experiences,
in the sense that I've known people who died, so that's all I know about it. I mean,
yeah, I mean, we've all
I
been
think
to
I've seen
funerals
2
and
dead
stuff.
bodies in my time, and that was my granddad's and Karina's mum.
Yeah, I've got another funeral in a few weeks as well.
Oh,
So,
nice. Okay.
yeah.
Well, it's not nice, but you know. It
well,
happens.
it's not actually. So yeah.
Yeah, and of course I've been to a few funerals in my day. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's the end of Emily for now, I fear. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I shouldn't really listen into Paris, should I? No, that's not being nice. Emily well, it sounds like it's all calmed down over there. Anyway, Emily is chatting away to Paris. Everything seems hunky-dory, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'll wrap it up at 2 hours, everyone. I think it's been a lovely, interesting night, isn't it?
I've been busy actually. I just came in late there, so I jumped on and then obviously what happened with Justin happened a few minutes after. So
yes, I wasn't anywhere. I was being a naughty boy, eavesdropping. It's not nice to eavesdrop. So anyway, yeah. So Brian, you only came in.
I was only coming to the house, so I was.
Oh, okay,
yeah. I just came in and.
Yeah, because my evening when Paris went live. No, that was it. I was watching Mouse, wasn't I? So I missed that initial. I think it was Friday night when Onward had a really a 2-hour chat with Paris in the early hours. I missed all that.
I never saw any of that.
Yeah. And so Mouse was replaying that. So I was in there. I was contributing in the chat.
Yeah, I haven't actually. Just to sort of make note, there's a lot of lives that don't pop up for me on my feed. But and Paris's lives just stopped popping up for me. They used to pop up all the time. Never don't pop up at all.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it popped up for me tonight.
And I used to go on when Paris would play music and stuff and give sort of names to all the songs and stuff. I used to do that for Paris. So yeah, it's now and again, if I caught alive. But it doesn't show up on my feed at all now. So I think YouTube is a bit broken, folks. I mean, it's obviously working right now, but I don't know if anyone else has noticed.
I've heard a lot of people.
Yeah, things talk about how it's mentioning how chat stops all of a sudden, and then this stops and that stops. So I don't know if anyone else is noticing that, but there's some strange stuff going on.
A big change is coming. A big change.
Yeah, changes. Yeah. Hopefully it's for the better.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah. So anyway, so when Paris went live, I kind of went in Paris and I said, "Hi, Paris. I'm listening to both of you." But for some reason, Paris started calling me Steve, which is a bit confusing. Yeah. And then Tube England came in, started defending me, asking. Then Eric came in, unlisted. And then Tube England got blocked, and Paris didn't realise Walking was me. It all got a bit confusing, and then I said, "Well, I would come on, but I need to be invited." I made out I'm a vampire, I need to be invited first. And then Paris was like, "What do I need to invite you for?" And then when Matt Taylor, my name was mentioned, Paris was like, "He's a fucking pedo and horrible." I was like, "Well, I'm certainly not coming on now, is it?" But I really don't think I'll ever make any peace with Paris. So
a bit of a conversation stopper, that one.
Yeah.
Let's just say that to someone.
I mean, when Paris called me a pedo, you can see very well she was saying it just because she could say it, and she's saying it to be a vindictive bitch that she is. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the maturity of Paris at all, nor Monka. My final thoughts on Harry and Emily. Yeah, obviously it's not going to last. So the quicker they are honest with each other, the quicker maybe Grobnob could have a chance.
Oh, is this past the parcel?
No, that was pretty.
Matt, come on.
You said pass the parcel. I didn't.
Bud, come on. You don't say things like that.
I didn't say pass the parcel. You said it.
No, I did. That's literally what you said. Yeah,
I didn't say it. You said pass.
Matt, you're the king of controversy. Stop
All
it.
I'm saying is that
please.
you've
People are
got
not
to
objects.
kiss for a lot of frogs, haven't you? But before you find your prince.
That's more like it. Yeah, you got to kiss a lot for me, but maybe she's happy with them, and maybe they're happy together, and that's a good thing. If they're happy together, then let's be happy.
Look, really, Brian, if you're happy together, would they have gone on to Paris's and had a public domestic tonight?
I can't say.
Well, come on, you got to start saying.
No, because
I am
trying
pretty
to get
much
me involved in something that's none of my concern. Like I said before, I can't speak for them.
We're all a family here, and we love to gossip. Okay.
No, Matt.
This was put out into the
You've
public
misread
domain.
me there. You've misread me there, Matt. I'm not here to gossip.
I'm talking about myself, not you. I love to gossip. I love to gossip. What did you say? Last thing there, which I spoke.
You certainly are gossiping, sir.
Oh God, yeah, damn right. Yeah, you know that as much as I know that.
Yeah, you're loving the drama tonight. Anyway.
Well, look, the drama game came knocking because. I was going to call him Diesel, but Convid Justin.
Where is Convid?
Rung me up.
Is he about?
No, he's about Justin. Anyway, you've got 5 minutes. I don't know if Justin's going to come in and give us his final thoughts on it, unless he's on his 3rd pint of Guinness. Matt is turning into an Emily Bishop or a Vera Duckworth. Matt is turning into an Emily Bishop or Vera Duckworth. I like it. So Brian.
Lenny's very aware of what's going on with.
Here we go. We've got Justin on the phone.
Oh my goodness, Lenny, it's so graphic. I just pictured that in my head. I had them once.
I'll put the link up. Okay, yeah, sure.
Guinness farts.
Okay then. Yeah, so call in. You call in then? Yeah. And give us your final thoughts.
Yeah, final thoughts in the evening.
Final thoughts.
It's like. Do you remember years ago where you'd get a little pastor or a little priest, he'd come on and he'd sit at night and he'd give his final thoughts for the evening?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah.
I wonder if Convid could do something nice like that. That would be lovely. Yeah. Just to help everyone get along. Yeah.
But listen, if conversation spills over to the 3rd hour, you know what it's like. Let's just try and keep it up to the 2 hours because I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Hurry up, Convid. We're running out of time. We've got 3 minutes for your final thoughts. We should have just kept you on the line, shouldn't we? Oh, we're running out of time for Convid, everyone. So we're going to wrap it up at 2 hours. And then, feel free to listen more to Emily in conversation with Paris. Oh, here we go. Hello. What's your final thoughts?
Yes, hold on.
Yes, I think so. Can you hear?
Yeah. My Jerry Springer final thoughts are: Mouse definitely used Munker and Emily because the Mouse was the one that was stirring it all in the chat room.
Right. So that triggered Harry, did it?
Big time.
Right. Okay. So the Mouse living up to his reputation of playing us all off each other.
Yeah. But
do you think their relationship is going to handle this? Is going to survive?
Well, yeah. On a serious note, I was concerned with both of them. Really, I think they're both abusive to each other.
Yeah, it is. It's a definitely, well, from what it appears to be from tonight's exchange, a toxic relationship. But sometimes toxicity can work.
But I do
Because
feel
remember, when it's toxic, it's still chemistry. Do you
that
understand what I'm
makes
saying?
that makes me feel better then, because I was going to say after tonight I felt really responsible that I'm to blame and that I've got them together. So if there was a massive fallout, it would be my fault. So you've put my mind at rest now.
Yeah. It hasn't been a massive fallout, has it? It's been a very telling demonstration of their private life. Their private life has definitely spilled over into the public today.
It was a very interesting insight into, we were basically just having a little peek into their world, weren't we?
Yeah.
But
fascinating. They really are. Their reputation is soaring above the new Brian and Nikki Lee.
oh, they're box office now. Every live
absolutely.
stream is going to want them on.
Yeah. They are hot property, man.
At the moment, there's nothing hotter than them two.
No, they're on fire.
That's why I thought. That's why I thought they had to be put on your channel, because everyone else is getting it.
No, you're right, and it was right to call in, and it was right to document this.
But again, on a serious note, when I called in, I don't think you picked up on it, but I called in and said welfare check.
Yeah, no, we caught that. We caught it.
Yeah.
And you were right to do that.
I did that in all seriousness, just to diffuse it all.
And did Paris dump you off there, or did you leave? Did you go off?
Yeah, dumped me off. Got rid of me.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, as usual.
Usual.
Paris was more than happy to have me on for an hour chatting away at 4 a.m. in the graveyard slot, but prime time, I'm no good to her.
No. Well, prime time is always going to be the golden couple from now on.
Absolutely, and well deserved, because after tonight, that is a tough act to follow. That was, Lenny's going on about Betty for Crossroads. Come on, Lenny, this is up there. This isn't Coronation Street, Lenny.
I don't want to go into the third hour, buddy. We're going to wrap it up.
I think you do.
No. You've got it.
Are you there, Brian?
Yeah. Could you give us your Reverend I Am Jolly, GW thought for the evening?
I'm glad that you've got Matt into the third hour, Brian. Thank you for that.
No, it's not happening.
Matt, Brian is your sponsor, so I think you should do what Brian's saying here.
Could you give us the Reverend I Am Jolly stroke?
Do you know what, Brian? Funnily enough, I was thinking that. Do you remember all the Key to Family Happiness books and all that about how to make happy family life? but maybe they need one of those books.
No. I wouldn't give them to anyone. They're like propaganda for the weak-minded. I just would not do that. That's for.
Did you know that somebody sent Diana and Charles a publication when they got married? The Jehovah's Witnesses sent them a publication to get their marriage about family life. Yeah, about how to make a marriage work.
How fascinating!
But that didn't work, did it?
No.
Every palace, every place where there's people that need help. Well,
exactly. And as Diana said, there was 3 in the marriage, so it's very difficult to make a marriage work when there's 3.
I'm sure they could. I'm sure they could make that 10-year conversion course in a couple of years if it was someone important.
What was your take on the golden couple tonight? I missed it earlier. I wasn't really listening earlier.
I think it was a cry for help, really. I don't think their relationship is going to last at all.
So why go public though? Why put all that out? Are they really stupid though that they don't know that we can hear them arguing? It's like, have they got no self-awareness?
I think they're very aware. It's just that we're all aware of what happened there. It wasn't very pleasant for them. So.
And the drink was talking, wasn't it?
Why do it, Brian? Why, Brian? Why do it then?
Well, because they're human beings, and human beings do things, and if someone's implying that alcohol is involved, then they're going to drop some inhibitions, perhaps. But
they're always drunk.
Well, I don't know that. I don't know that.
Every time they go on the live stream, they're slurring.
Yeah.
You can hear it clearly.
I'm not aware of that.
Really?
No.
Come on, Brian.
I'm not saying that they are something they're not. So
Brian is being very PC. Very PC.
Yeah, being PC, yeah.
Yeah,
but that's how Brian operates, you know.
Absolutely.
Other people are controversial, get in trouble.
Brian's the voice of reason. That's the way I see it.
No,
that's Mr. Strange, surely, that he's voice of reason.
He's gone on holiday. Have you noticed? He's going live in a few hours. He's going to tell us all about it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's promoted it for this morning. Early, he's going off on holiday. He's going to France, and he might take us with him.
It's going to be lovely weather out there.
Yeah, and he's still denying it. Then he said he's gone to the police. He said He said that he knows who it is that was pretending to be him. That was that threat towards you to Grosnov.
Right. So he's saying that wasn't. Well, he hasn't done any threats to me. Oh yeah, about the Bulgarian conversation
in the chat room earlier on. In Mouse's.
I really hope they find out who that person is, because that person
Dave knows who it is.
Well, honestly, that person needs to be named and shamed.
Well, we all know who it was. It was Dave. So we have named him.
But how can it be Dave? Oh, come on. I'm just playing up to the cameras now, Justin.
Yeah.
But sorry, I had to say that. But how can it be Dave if Dave is saying it wasn't him?
Because Dave's a liar. Because Dave's a liar.
How dare you?
He's a proven liar.
How dare you? That's crazy.
He told a lie. He told a lie to a woman once on one of the chats where she was saying, "Hello, Dave. Remember me? Remember how you told me you were trying to give me a drone? Yeah, the drones again. Yeah." This woman popped up and said, "Hello, Dave. Do you remember we spoke on where was it? Some Instagram, is it?
Yeah.
No, what do they call it? I'm not au fait with all these things.
Well, some type of platform, yeah.
Periscope.
Dave was telling me about that in private.
Periscope, and he denied it. He denied it all in the chat. Literally denied it all. Never heard of you. And then she was adamant. She said, "No, it was." And because she embarrassed him, he had to admit it. Very slimy character.
Yeah. Well, that's Dave for you.
But
mate.
He's a trained marksman, and that is of concern.
Well, fair dues, so am I. So, Lenny,
marksmen out there.
What was that, Brian?
There's lots of trained marksmen out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's very common.
But he is armed. He's armed, though. He's actually armed to the teeth.
Wow.
What's he got arms in his teeth for?
He's armed. He goes to a gun club and he's fully weaponized.
Yeah.
He could be a hitman. He could be a trained hitman, and he might be going to France. But he might be going off to France to do a job.
All right. Okay. Well,
we don't know.
Someone is going to be set up as a patsy, so beware.
Yeah. Well, you said that earlier. I heard you say that in the comment, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you are the patsy.
Everyone, they're looking for a patsy. Beware.
Patsy from EastEnders, Lenny. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I'm of course I'm first choice. Everyone.
Ricky.
Yeah.
But tonight was fascinating. I thought. I don't think it was like. I don't think we were like. It was just sort of soap opera shit. I think there was an underlying sort of genuine concern for Emily's safety at one stage. A genuine concern that things were turning. I think the silence says it all.
Well, it's getting late.
Yeah, but you dragged us into the third hour, didn't you, Dave? Come on. Brian, you dragged us into the third hour here.
I'm not Dave.
I know. I'm saying that because I'm revealing my tiredness, aren't I? I can't keep this up, can I?
Yeah, I was tired that one night there.
I can't do it. But do you know what? Now that you've got us into the third hour, Matt's OCD, you know what he's like?
No. You can cut off now.
It's too late.
No, I can do it in 15-minute increments.
We're in too late. We're in too deep now.
I can do it in 15-minute
Or
increments, but yeah,
indeed,
we're definitely live for the next 7 minutes anyway.
See, at least 7 more minutes, and it was meant to be.
Lenny,
So
are we
what-
talking Body and Doyle here, or?
Hey, look, here's one for you, Justin.
Just make it up as we go along, don't we, Brian?
Justin,
We'll
now,
try, certainly try. Yeah.
the allegation, Justin, is that you are actually an MI5 spy
Yeah.
sent in to infiltrate this corner because of the, because of the shady characters that are operating around here.
And Lenny will love this. That when I went to meet Paul the Man, Lenny, that's exactly word for word what Paul the Man said to me. The words that Matt just said.
So now's the time to defend yourself, or do you feel as if you deserve,
Well,
or do you feel as if you should defend anything?
I think you're fully aware that the channel program, they're all about me. I've been vetted. I've been rubber stamped. I've been approved. And I'm
I've got
waiting,
one word to
I'm
say,
waiting for my
everyone.
next instructions.
I've got one word to say, everyone. Confirmed.
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 Yeah, good agent always uses a keen mind to make their way through.
A useful idiot I am, Brian. I'm a useful idiot.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a patsy.
Oh.
There's a patsy
Alright.
spot going, everyone. There's a patsy spot going. Who's going to be the patsy?
I just think the mouse has really stoked things up tonight and really got things. I don't know. I don't know what.
Elaborate on that. Can you elaborate on that, Convert?
Well, don't forget, right? The mouse was an integral part of tonight. Without the mouse, none of that would have happened tonight. It was all
So
instigated, created by
Go
the mouse.
back and look at some of the mouse's comments. I've got it on the top.
It's everywhere. The mouse is all over the chat room.
No, but first, no, wasn't it something about Paris? Said something. Oh no, Paris was here. It says Munker back in to take control again.
Right.
Emily is in serious trouble with this control freak.
But the
This
mouse
won't
had already
end
been.
well.
The mouse had already been commenting ages
Oh.
before that.
Right. Okay.
Way before that.
So what kind of things was Mouse
In
saying?
fact, it was the mouse that was doing a live of Paris, the live that I was on the day before that you've already talked about. When I was talking about you and everything, and then the mouse was airing that, and then left the link saying, "Guess what, folks? Paris is live." So the mouse alerted everybody to come over to Paris is live. And then I jumped on and I just saw all the mouse's comments. And I was in the pub, so I jumped on and spoke to Paris for about 20 minutes. She showed some really rude pictures, you know. Some
I know.
really
Terrible, isn't
that's
it? Yeah.
Sorry.
I know.
Oh yeah, you were there. You were there, weren't you? You were there earlier, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
The mouse is saying Emily will see through you and dump you, Munker.
Oh, another reason, Matt, why I asked you to document that tonight was because it might be struck because that nudity that Paris showed. So
Yeah,
might
good
be,
point.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
But
staying there.
also, Justin, you had a relationship with Emily, so there's a part of you that still, feels for her and is concerned.
Well, do you know what's interesting though? We parted on good terms, and I don't know why she's trying to create this narrative that there was a massive fallout. There wasn't. We actually had a great. It was dealt with perfectly. We both agreed that it wasn't working, and then it just kicked off again. I genuinely think that she wanted the relationship to last, but put it this way, right? If you say you were in a relationship with a woman and it ended, and then you immediately started a relationship, literally within weeks, with that woman's somebody she didn't like, that would be odd, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
But that's what she did.
Yeah.
She literally jumped from a relationship with me straight into a relationship with him. And I think that's very revealing. Because I didn't do that. I haven't been in a relationship since then. But I just think the mouse really was invested in this tonight and was desperate to create tension and drama. Because that's what the mouse does. craves content, needs to get people upset and agitated, just stokes the fire, really. Well, we all know this, but it's not even a secret, is it? It's all about the mouse just getting content and then standing back and letting everyone fight over each other and rip each other to pieces. But Brian won't tell us who the mouse is, so we've just got to just wonder. Do you think you will tell us one day, Brian? Do you think you will tell us one day, Brian?
Who's going to reveal Mouse's true identity?
Maybe one day, Brian, if we're good.
Well, look, it's not going to be Brian, is it? I mean, I'm not talking for him, of course.
Brian's the only one that knows.
No, I'm not actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Go on.
Is Convid profiling the mouse? Says Lenny.
Oh, Lenny, yeah. Here's one for you, Lenny. Me and Brian in private communicado, and do me and Brian work for the same people?
Wow, that's a question.
Yeah,
that is a question.
Do we work for Jackson?
Oh, don't give too much away. Don't give too much away, Brian.
Okay, Boyle. Okay, buddy.
You've said too much. Is Lenny chewing over that, or is Lenny dismissive?
Shit, we've gone past the 2:15.
I know, because you want to. Because you want to, Matt. Come on, stop blaming us. You want to.
Do you know if you?
So listen,
Matt. If you sorry to cut in there, but if you wanted to, you could just say goodnight and just do it all, and then that you would
exactly, Brian. Exactly, Brian.
Show that incredible strength that you have.
No, Matt loves it, Brian. You know it. Matt lives in it.
I am in total control of the show.
Do you regret then having that on your show? Did it tarnish your show? Did it?
Only because I want to get back to it and see how it ends. All I'm saying is, if I didn't know about it, I wouldn't have known about it. But now that I know about it, I want to know how it ends. I want to know what they're talking about now. And I'm live at the same time.
No, Paris is now just dancing and getting high. She's
grooving is not nice, you know.
But you were there earlier, you see, that's the thing. You were in that chat earlier, so that's why I thought you wanted to know, because I knew you were there.
Yeah, but the thing was, right, they started bad-mouthing me, and I thought, well, I'm not listening to this shit.
Well, you knew they would, because the mouse was there.
I'm just getting so fed up of hearing. And AJ and Eric were in the chat, and like, they're such pricks.
Everybody was there. It was the place to be.
Yeah.
If the golden couple were there, you see, that's what I mean. Because they're box office, everyone turns up.
Do you know what I'd rather listen to while you're here, right, for the next 45 minutes? This is what I wanted to, because I was originally listening to you and Paris on Friday night.
Right.
Because that's what I missed.
Well, Monka ripped that apart. He said that I was full of shit, and
so why don't we go back to that and watch that then?
Well, I've got like 3% on my phone here, so I'm gone in about 5 minutes anyway.
Okay, that's
charger.
Cool. Well, look, no,
I've got no electric. I've got no electric, Brian. My meters. Yeah. Well, it's my fault. I'll get some in the morning, but I'm on a meter.
Oh, that's such a shame. Have you got one of those charger or battery pack things?
Nah, I walked into my flat tonight, pitch black.
Matt, do you know where Justin lives?
Everyone else does, Brian.
Well, I don't. So here's what to do. Matt, give me his address, and you let me know the one you want, and I'll ship.
Brian, I'll get some electric in the morning. Don't worry, mate.
Well, that way you can stay
I've
up
actually ordered
late.
cameras coming tomorrow.
Well, that way, if you stay up late, you can stay with us.
Look,
it won't happen again. It won't happen again.
Oh,
do you know what?
We're going to end the show when you go, buddy. We're going to end the show when you go.
I was about to give you the strap, the belt, bad boy.
I just think, right? I just think that there was a lot involved in that live tonight, and I just found it fascinating that
Yeah, no,
The
it
ruler,
was good.
the ruler across the top of the fingers if you're not writing. Your notepad, your best handwriting. Yeah, that kind of
I think another thing I got out tonight was that YouTube does it. It kind of makes fools of all of us because we get a little bit relaxed and we get a bit comfortable. And like Paris was saying, that be careful what you say. And that was a valuable thing to say, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, we get a bit relaxed and we forget where we are. And we forget that this is going to stay now in the domain forever.
I know. They're never going to live this down now.
Well, what about the 4-hour one that they thought had got? Everyone's got a copy of it.
Yeah,
So,
I know, yeah.
but this
Yeah.
was another one. This was, and I do wonder. I think they enjoy it. I think they enjoy the attention.
Yeah, they do, because remember, I mean, narcissism. He's the first one to call me a narcissist. That
Yeah.
I don't think I am. I mean, I'm not. But the very fact that he's projecting himself onto others. So yeah, they do love it, and deep down we love it too.
Oh yeah,
Because the only time we see this is on a script on a BBC sitcom or ITV. This is the first time we're seeing stuff like this real life, and it is
yeah.
bloody fascinating.
It is really, and I think it's like,
Yeah.
am I
Yeah,
listening
Car
to
Crash
this?
TV, that's it.
This is painful. This is awkward. I'm feeling
Yeah,
a little bit
that's it.
self-conscious here.
Yeah,
and
and
yet
it's
we
like,
just,
where's this?
yeah.
How far is this going to go?
yeah.
And like, luckily, it never went over the cliff, but it went to the
I
edge.
tell you what makes me giggle though. Like you said before, is that when people tell Harry off, he gets all. He is literally the little boy, and you're like, "Yep,
Yeah.
you're right. Sorry, yeah."
Yeah.
And it's just amusing that side of his personality when he's shown up, he immediately understands that he's been naughty, and he sort of walks off.
I know, it's shocking.
And then he comes back raging like 10 minutes later.
Shocking behaviour tonight by both of them.
I find him amusing. I probably shouldn't say that, but he is offensive. But there's a side to him which is very amusing because it's sort of embarrassing. And
I beg to differ. I don't find anything about him amusing. I find the guy.
well, because deep down, Matt, you know as well as I do that if you met him, he would not even be able to look you in the eye.
Yeah, I know he wouldn't.
That's why I
Be on
find
the
it
floor,
amusing.
that's why.
Yeah, but he wouldn't even dare meet you. He wouldn't. He's got my address. He hasn't turned up.
Yeah.
Why? Why not just come round? Tell me exactly what you think of me. Put me on my plate, and then I'll know that I've been in the presence of a real man.
Oh,
But
what a night!
But
What
the
a
only
night.
only
On and
time
on.
I'm in the presence of real men is when I'm talking to Matt and Brian. That's the reality.
You know it. And again, it's been another fantastic chat.
And I hope Marie's still around. We miss you.
Yeah, big shout out to Marie.
And Katie and Bex.
Yeah, of course.
All
You
the
know,
harem. Matt misses you.
I missed them all. So shout out to Mandy in the house. Number
But
one
things
subscriber.
things move on, don't they? They have to move on. They have to change. Like you said, you missed a lot of people the other day.
Yeah.
But that's how it should be, isn't it? We should just move on and new characters appear.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You've
Keep it
seen it
moving,
all, innit?
everyone. Keep it moving.
Imagine the characters you spoke to 6 years ago.
Oh,
All the names that have come and gone.
yeah, I know.
And then there's
Yeah.
new people around now.
Yeah.
You've seen it all, Matt. Seen it all.
I know. I've managed to keep my head above the water.
Well, I think lots of
He's-
viewers have as well. It's been incredibly different.
But Brian,
and fair
can I
to
just
you,
say,
Brian.
can I just shout out though, once again, Brian, thank you, because
Yeah,
without
couldn't have
you,
done this without you.
yeah, heartfelt thanks there, man.
Yeah. What's up, Lenny? What do you want, Lenny? We're coming up to the last 8 minutes, everyone. Last
Can I
7
just
minutes.
reach out to Lenny and say we'd love to have you on the panel?
I'd second that. I hope Brian will third it. Can we have a third from you, Brian?
Yeah, I would love to have you on the panel, Lenny.
Brilliant.
Because you are very.
He's a dark horse, Lenny. I think there's
Oh,
hidden
listen,
talent.
There is
I've got
hidden
my
talent
own,
in the dark
shout out
horse.
to
Yes,
Lenny.
definitely is. Yeah.
Law Lenny, I call him. Shout out to my #1 status subscriber.
I think Lenny has got a lot of
Law Lenny.
layers that we are yet to find out. I
Yeah,
think
like
there's
an
something
onion.
about Lenny.
Like an onion.
Like do a special on the Beast of Bodmin. Yeah, okay.
Like an onion, did you say, Brian?
Yeah, lots of layers. Yeah, like an onion.
Yeah.
Like
We're gonna
Shrek
call
used to say.
him the Onion. Your new nickname is the Onion, Lenny.
No, it's a term people, like Shrek use.
Endearment.
Yeah.
It's an endearing term.
Yeah, lots of layers.
So come on, the Onion. We want you on.
Come on, Lenny.
Lenny, come on. Oh.
We need
Lenny
you,
the
Lenny.
Onion.
Why did I
The
say that,
Onion
Lenny?
Man.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Onion Man.
Let it be MattTaylorTV that you make your debut, Lenny. It'll be amazing.
Yeah,
Onion Man.
make your
Onion Man.
here.
Onion Man.
How do you pronounce debut?
Debut.
Come on, Lenny.
Debut.
Lenny, once you do it, you'll love
There
it.
you go.
Yeah. Once you take the plunge, Lenny.
Coming in, if you're as thick as us, coming in.
Yeah.
And you're safe with Matt. You know Matt will be tender with you.
Join the gunch.
He won't take advantage of you.
I'm just fantasizing. I bet Lenny's gonna have a really husky, sexy voice.
Oh yeah.
And all the women they're gonna go weak at their knees, and all the men.
Lenny's a charmer, isn't he? He's a charmer.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
And
charming.
Lenny, we can talk about bets as well. We can have hey Lenny, why if you jump on Matt, me and you can have a chat about gambling and why we're fascinated with it. And come on, it'd be fascinating.
Or I could do a thing on the Beast of Bodmin with you, Lenny.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, we're throwing around ideas. It's fantastic. Loving
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I
even
just
if
think
you,
Lenny
even if
will
you wanted
add
to
a
chat
lot.
what about if you just wanted to chat? Lenny just wanted to chat in the back room. Once the show's
Yeah.
over, that'd be
It's a
cool.
good idea.
We could do that. Unrecorded, of course. Unrecorded.
Yeah, unrecorded,
It's up to you, Lenny. No pressure on you, Lenny. No pressure. But also,
yeah, really
also-
true. That's true, Lenny.
yeah. But on a serious note, we also want to find out, Lenny, if you are a triple agent, because we know you frequent the Mouse's channel and others.
Yes. So let it
And
be
maybe
the TV that you come out on, Lenny.
Maybe that's why he can't appear, because he is
There's no such word as can't.
What's
a triple agent.
What's that horrid term that people use about viewers? Grifters. Are you a grifting viewer? Like that means something to a viewer. It was ridiculous.
Grifter.
Second, the ultimate word in control to control your viewers to make them loyal. Yeah, you don't be a grifter. Yeah, don't grift. Don't watch
Talking
other
of
channels.
grifters,
Whatever you do.
Talking of grifters, Brian, talking of grifters, Jeanette Archer refused Matt access. Did you hear that?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, she's blocking me. She's not letting me cover the event.
What event?
The SRA event. I asked.
Didn't you mention that
cover it.
yesterday? Actually, I thought it was something else. You mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah.
But we're just going over, just reiterating that point.
So it was a bit of a shame. I was looking forward to covering it because I covered the AV 2014. That was brilliant. Loved it.
I'm going to jump off because I'm down to 1% and I don't want to just vanish without saying bye.
Okay, well, thanks ever so much for coming on. You made tonight's show.
Okay.
Well, I think it was the mouse that was behind it all, as usual.
Yeah.
There's always
And you make a very good point, actually. Yeah, we're gonna be
See
wrapping
you
up
later.
in 2.5. Everyone. So
Bye, folks. Bye, Brian.
thanks ever so much, Justin.
See
That
ya.
was brilliant.
Bye, Justin.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
That was wonderful, Justin.
Wonderful moments.
Wonderful moments. I thought Justin was right. It was good to chronicle that public spat. We all have a gossip.
Yeah. But some people do, don't they? I'm just gobsmacked at a lot of this stuff. Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, we really got to up the game and start being a bit more mature. Not, you and me.
No,
other
I'm just saying
people.
that human things that people do. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just saying that I'm just gobsmacked myself that I must lead an incredibly quiet life if this is what I'm saying. And, not sheltered,
Well,
just quiet.
Yeah. Well, listen, a bit sheltered because it sounds like your childhood was sheltered, especially if you didn't get to see Peter Pan growing up.
Yeah, I think I used to see it at my grandparents' house. I think.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, with mantis and stuff, I'd all sit and watch it. But not so much at home. You know, that a lot of that stuff was kind of, in dribs and drabs. So.
Well, look, Brian, we're coming into the last minute of the 2.5 hours, so we're going to be wrapping it up. Thank you ever so much for coming in. It's wonderful as always having your company. Do you want to say good night to the audience?
I think Hook was the first. Is it that film Hook?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I'd actually sat and watched the whole of that kind of thing.
Dustin Hoffman, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, come on, Brian. Last 30 seconds. Can you say goodbye to everyone, please?
Yeah, Lenny. Goodbye, Chip England.
Yeah, it was. Lenny will go on forever. Lenny, we got to get you onto the show. I'm going to say goodbye to Brian. So,
goodbye,
Brian.
man. Good night.
Good night,
Justin.
Good night, Justin. So that's done. Brian has gone. We're in the last 10 seconds, everyone. Thank you ever so much for joining us. And we will catch you again soon. Until the next time, remember, King Arthur loves you. As Brian loves you too.
Yep.